Welcome back to Open Line. We are talking about elder law. We have with us Barbara Boone McGinnis from Takacs McGinnis, elder care law. So we're answering your questions. Several calls. Let's go to Alicia. Alicia, are you there?
I'm here.
Great. Go right ahead. What's your question?
Yes, good evening or good afternoon, I should say. Yeah, my concern was I just turned 66, and I've worked all of my life, and the small amount I'm getting, I just don't understand that. And also, to add insult to injury, I had to change states of residence, and they want to deduct some of my Social Security for health care and what have you. I think people should have a choice if they want that done or not. Just to go into their Social Security and take what they think they need to take for health care, I don't think that's right. That should be the individual's concerns and prerogative to do so. And that's just not fair to do to people.
Right. Okay.
And my amount is very small. My amount is under $400 a month, and you tell me how can anybody live off of that? And that is so not right to do.
Yeah, I agree. So unpack all of that there.
Okay. When you turn 65, you are going to be enrolled in Medicare. Now, it's not automatic if you're still working at 65, but if you're retired already at 65, it is automatic. And the Medicare premiums do come out of your Social Security check. So about your only choice there is, do you go to a Medicare Advantage plan? Premiums are still going to come out of your check, but you get more of a choice versus traditional Medicare. Now, someone who's only receiving $400 gross in Social Security may be eligible for some additional benefits, some assistance with Medicare premium. So it's certainly worth checking out. You might be able to, trying to think, it may be the 10-SHIP program that could help her with that, with Medicare premiums, knowing how her Medicare premiums could get. And I actually have that 10-SHIP phone number with me because I think it could be important for some folks that are having those kind of problems with their Medicare premiums and looking at, obviously there's other criteria to qualify other than just being low income, but it's worth the ask. Can I give that number?
Sure. So
okay.
Get your pen. We'll put it at the end too, but give it right now. Yeah.
Tennessee SHIP is the State Health Insurance Assistance Program. Great bunch of people. They'll be helpful. 1-877-801-0044. You know that Takacs McGinnis also has the Elder Care News Hour. It's a pre-recorded program. It airs on Friday mornings. Well, we've had people from the SHIP program on the show, and they've talked about these kind of scenarios before.
And we've had them on this show. They are really good, and they're there to help.
Awesome folks.
All right, thank you, Alicia. Thank you for that. Let's go to Wanda. Hello, Wanda.
Yes.
Go right ahead, Wanda.
Yes. My question is, I would like to, I'm trying to find out information about how do you go about, what is the process of a person filing for widow pension, and what is the age that you have to be according to if you had an ex-spouse and you was married over 10 years?
Okay, are you talking about veterans benefits or through Social Security?
This is through Social Security. It's called the widow pension.
Okay. So the surviving pension, if you have been married over 10 years, now that 10-year rule also applies for divorce, if you've been divorced, but you were married for greater than 10 years or your spouse is deceased, if you are of the age 60 or greater, then you should be able to go to Social Security and they'll take it from there. Just make an appointment with your Social Security local Social Security department.
So that would be the advice for Wanda. Make that appointment, and
Absolutely.
It should work out. They'll walk you through that.
Now, if she's currently married to someone else, it won't work out. But if she's married, but even if there's been a subsequent marriage in there,
it should be okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Let's go to Janet. Hello, Janet.
Hello?
Go right ahead.
I need to know, my husband and I are both on Social Security from an automobile accident. We're 57 years old. If one of us should have to go in the nursing home, should die, will the other one be responsible for medical bills after the death of the other one?
Oh, you know, that's a really good question, and it's one that comes up periodically. Would the surviving spouse be responsible for medical debt of the deceased spouse? And the answer is somewhat varied. That I have certainly had other or heard of other lawyers advising no, that you are not responsible. I think it really kind of depends on the nature of the medical expense. There is a duty of support, there's a duty of necessities, but then again, it depends on what kind of income the surviving spouse has. If what they are left with is only a Social Security disability check, it'd be very hard to collect against that person.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
so I hope that's the information you wanted. And I want to put up, or at least read that number again, Tennessee SHIP.
Yeah.
This was for the other caller.
1-877-801-0044.
And that does what? When you call that, what happens?
There'll be a counselor, they'll answer the phone, and no, I don't think it's staffed 24 hours a day. I think you probably ought to try it a Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 kind of thing. But someone that could help give you counsel, not only about Medicare. The caller had questions about Medicare premium assistance, or basically how to even get additional funds because her income was so low. But they would be able to counsel you on open enrollment during open enrollment time, maybe help with supplement directions or Part D plans.
All right, very good. Thank you. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back, wrap everything up. Be back right after this.